Went on as captain as my first tour, so it was thrown into the deep end, but thoroughly enjoyed it and definitely one of the best rugby experiences of my life. I think there's a lot of pressure on the guys on that tour because we knew the Lions hadn't won since 1997, and there was pressure on the Lions to get a Test Series win because you didn't want fans to lose faith in the British and Irish Lions. So I think all the players felt a bit of pressure on that. Obviously as captain I felt quite a lot of responsibility, and that's why it was such a relief as well, more than anything, when we got this Test Series win against Australia. Amazing feeling, but we knew then that people would be optimistic about the British and Irish Lions moving forward to next tours. I thought about playing for the Lions since I was a kid, and you're suddenly in the changing room and you can hear an official shouting 2 minutes until you have to go out. And it's really happening. You're going to play for the Lions in a Test game. And that's everything, all the sacrifices you made as a kid. And when you're playing club rugby and international rugby, yes, you want to play for Wales, I wanted to play for Cardiff, but in the back of my mind I always set my sights really high on playing for the British and Irish Lions. And to finally get that Test jersey against Australia, which we managed to win, and that's the only jersey I have hanging up in my house, that's how proud I am of that one. So for me, that was the biggest and single most important game I've ever played. Above our peg, we had our name with the Lions badge, and I had our individual cap number, and I was Lions cap number 800. Over the 125 years, I was the 800th person to play for the British and Irish Lions. I still got that plaque in the house. I love being, you sort of just go into tour mode, it's different because with Wales you might have certain players who you'll always room with. With the Lions you're rooming with strangers and you're learning about them as a person, their country, you pick their brains on what their training regimes are normally like and how they perceive the international game. You can learn a lot from players, from not just playing with them, but just from being in their company, being on tour. But that's the whole part of being away with, being on tour with rugby, is meeting new people, making new friendships. You want to play against the best teams in the world, and you want to be able to come out on top, and then you can leave then, go back home when it's all over, or when your career's over, you can reflect on a career where you've put yourself up against the very best and you come out on top. Every player in the Lions wants to do that. They want to challenge themselves against the best guys in the world, and you want to come out on top because that's what you naturally want to do as competitors. You've done it since you were kids. That hunger doesn't change. You just want to be the best team in the world, and that's what it's all about.